Hey, Paul Hodges.
Hey, how's it going this morning?
Hey, it is what it is.
uh, we're live, but anyways, I'll just show you something here. Up
All
here
right.
at the top, Paul Murray live from studio, 823. Roger Martin, 823.
Oh, really?
You both at the same time.
Oh, Roger's on.
Well, just a Zoom meeting.
Oh, it's a private one?
It'll be private. Yeah, I imagine so. Okay, I just got to go find this on YouTube here now. Hey, there it is. Okay. Hit the like button. There we go.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. There wasn't a lot of back. The Port Huron cam's still off.
Is it still off? Yeah.
And so this is what I'm using for background is Hollywood Beach Broadwalk
Oh,
live cam. 68 degrees down there, damn it. And just random shots down there at Hollywood Beach.
hey, JDS, you're actually first.
JDS.
Hey, Merry Christmas there, JDS.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. The
This is my second cup of coffee, so.
oh, is it? Oh, good for you.
Wow. Oh, I didn't.
What's the kiddies doing?
Oh, they're hiding there in the living room, I guess.
Ah,
I got to figure out what time to do everything this morning. So
so
'cause
what besides going to see Bonnie, what else you got to do today?
well, we're gonna try to do the grandkids do through the window at where she is.
Okay.
So anyway, we're gonna try and do that, and but I got to go to the kids' house first, get the presents. Then I got to go to the nursing home. Then it takes me 15, 20 minutes to get to a room because I gotta
Suit up again.
go through the COVID test and all that crap, right? It takes about 15, 20 minutes. So then once I'm in, I'll just text the kids that I'm there now. Then they can come up to the window and, we can do the cell phone thing, right? So,
Yeah. So she has the room she's in has an outside window?
oh, yeah. Yeah. Big one too, eh? So I want to call there hopefully shortly. I want to make sure she's in a wheelchair. Then I can move the bed a bit and put her wheelchair up to the window.
Yeah.
So, because I don't know whether they're feeding her right there in the room or not or what. So
JDS did a Merry Christmas video.
woohoo! We'll have to go check it out there in a bit there, JD. Yes.
Good morning, Chuck. How you doing? Covaction.
And Rob Welsh is in there already. Oh, hey Chuck. Good morning.
Good morning, Rob. How you doing, Rob?
Well, it's about middle of the afternoon for Rob, isn't it? Yeah.
Let's see, 5 hours. Yep, it'd be 1:30, I think.
Yep. The afternoon. Yep. I was watching that rocket go up this morning, so
Yeah, I saw that. But it's going out the other side of the sun or something, isn't it?
the other side of the moon.
Okay.
Yep. That's going to be the new telescope now instead of the Hubble.
Well, the Hubble was all American. This thing seems like it's a collaboration of
Yeah.
a whole bunch of different countries.
It must be because, France is the one that shipped it. Like, why wouldn't they do it here? In the U.S., right?
Right.
So,
Exactly. Mia wants to go out. Let me Paul,
Yep.
keep an eye on it for a minute, will you?
oh yeah.
I made you co-host, so
Oh, not a big deal. Yeah, we're still here. Oh, it's a really short video, is it, JDS? Go. Lunchtime. Yeah. Well, we're just 8:30 in the morning here there, Rob. So I've been up second cup of coffee. I've been up since about 7:30 or so. So, but anyway, so anyways, yeah. Yeah, so Christmas morning has been fairly quiet on the scanner, anyways, for police and fire calls and stuff. So, which is a good sign, I guess. So,
Been a quiet so far?
yeah, been quiet so far.
Just throwing some peanuts out.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah. These are Merry Christmas peanuts. They're special ones. Yeah. Oh, okay, just checking my. Oh, it's bright this morning. Uh, wow, Rapido's doing for Ontario Southland. Wow, that's
Is it raining there, Paul?
oh yeah, yeah. It's been raining for quite a while, right?
Yeah, it has here too.
Yeah. See, the worst thing about it is I want the kids to go up to the window and was hoping the rain would stop by now. Later on, but I hope so. That Rob don't know yet this morning. I got to call up shortly because I wanted to put into the wheelchair. So because the only way that we can do the grandkids thing because where she's in a lockdown right now. We have to do the through the window when phones for her to see her son and grandkids and stuff right now because the lockdown only essential caregivers can go in. So I can go in, but um, it's unfortunate. She's in a bad situation right now, just because of lockdowns. It's too bad. I can't even take her outside. I was thought about. They have a big shelter outside there, like like a patio with covered. And I was kind of hoping I'd just take her out there and she could see the grandkids and stuff. But she's not even allowed to go outside. It's a bad situation. I hate it. This damn virus and everything going around. And Mr. Tim Ron, how you doing this morning? Rehan, or I guess you call it.
I'll be there shortly, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a problem. We're still here. We're not going anywhere. So I take it Santa Claus is resting now. He should have all his deliveries done now, isn't he? Santa Claus should have his deliveries done by now. I don't know. It's what about the West Coast to be about 5:30 there in the morning. I don't know. I think he should be done. Is round. Yep. I was just sitting there that JDS with that 16-second video. I think that's the one I watched there. Was that last night or this morning? Yeah, it was kind of cool. This Santa Claus and a slave flying around. Should have put a drone in there. Should have could have. Yep.
with you shortly, Paul.
Yeah. Okay. You only have to do a couple handfuls of peanuts, Paul. You don't need to dump the whole bag out there.
Well, you feed one and then me. I'm
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She, being as though it's Christmas, what I did was instead of just a cup of dog food, I took some wet dry dog food and made a little gravy and put that on top.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Just a little treat for her, you know.
Hey, good morning, Marshall. Hey, how you doing this morning? Merry Christmas. Yeah, Arizona Street Media is in the house.
Marshall, good morning. Good morning.
Okay, everybody, I want to know, did anybody get any drones for Christmas? I want to, I didn't, but I just wonder if anybody else got any. Oh, it's a new one there, eh, JDS? Okay, I'll have to check it out. Okay, let's go to here. We're going to click it, right click, open a link in a new tab, and go see this one. Oh yeah, it is, yeah. Oh, this one's 21 seconds long. Yeah, JDS.
Be able to share screen that, shouldn't you?
Yeah, just okay, if I can come back to here, share screen. Okay, I'll go to the beginning of it. Can you see that?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's kind of cool there, JDS.
Yeah.
Oh, make it a second bypass.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
Well done, JDS.
Yeah. It sounds like he's got too much time in his hands.
Well, the older we get, the more it seems to be that way until we run into a situation like you're in, Paul, and then you don't have enough time for everything.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
me and we just kind of hang here. And my background today is Hollywood, Florida, simply because the Port Huron cam is down.
Hoo, hanging with JD. Good morning and Merry Christmas.
Hey, JD, how's it going?
Yep.
You're welcome to join us, my friend.
Yep.
Because we are
problem is,
just hanging.
yeah, he probably just got up too. It's all to be early for him because he's what, an hour, 2 hours ahead of it or behind us?
Hour.
Oh, an hour?
He's an hour behind. So it's 7:30 there. He's in the central time zone.
Yep. Yeah. Cool.
Mia's getting her pills now. Two little slices of bread, peanut butter, and put the
Oh, yeah.
pills.
Put the pills in the middle, eh? Yeah.
Yep. Then you break it off and you give her a little bit of time. Yeah, so not a lot of prospect for flying.
Yeah.
And there really isn't anything I need to buy.
Yeah.
But I did ceremoniously this morning after midnight, like at 1 o'clock, I removed Santa Claus from the front window.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because Santa is back at the North Pole.
Yeah, he's back now. Yeah, gotta be.
So
yeah, that's an old song. Just looking on Facebook here, the song there, on the rivers of Babylon by Boney M. God, that's an old song.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
okay.
Santa Claus is gone out of the window.
Oh, yeah.
He returns back to the North Pole for another year.
Well, at least you put up a Christmas tree. I never even did this year.
Well, I debated, but it's just old habits die hard, they say.
Yeah. It is,
I should be able to my neighbor across the street, the one I put up all his Christmas lights and stuff for, Jim,
oh, yeah. Yep.
he gave me a debit gift card, but it's a Visa debit.
Oh,
So I should be able to just take that and put it into my debit account, right?
I'm not sure. You can. I know you can use that just like a credit card, right? So,
Yeah.
but something like that, it's great. But the thing is that what are you going to buy? It's $50 even, right?
Exactly. And that's why I thought if I just transferred it over to my regular debit card account, it would just show it going in.
Yeah, you should be able to do that.
I would think, but I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was nice of him, and I remember when my parents, when I was a kid, they'd have a table out here, and it would be stacked with Christmas cards. They were sending to everybody,
Yeah.
And my theory's been if I get a Christmas card, I send a Christmas card. So I got 2 this year.
Oh,
So, and I did not send one to Jim across the street. His son was home, came over and gave me a little container full of dog biscuits for Mia, and this $50 card in a Christmas card.
oh.
So he sent me this Christmas card.
Oh, yeah.
And it says, "Thank you for all you do. I am very fortunate to have you as a neighbor. Merry Christmas, Jim and Maureen." That's his daughter. His
Cool.
daughter,
Yeah.
his daughter lives there. She used to be a medical assistant or something down in Florida, and she got an infection in her leg and lost her leg.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I got it right here. This is my neighbor right here. They gave me a Christmas card and a box of goodies there. So, yeah, that was nice of them. I didn't expect that.
is that the box that Vader got?
Yep. No, Gracie got.
Gracie, okay.
She just ripped the package open. She never got any of the chocolates, right? So,
That's good. Otherwise, you'd be going to the vet.
yeah, no kidding. Yeah. It was all sealed up and everything else. I thought she wouldn't touch it up here in the thing, but she managed somehow. So,
That's good.
little bugger. She just gets into everything. Well, see, the thing is that they're here by themselves now, eh? When I go away. So I think she gets bored.
Dad's away and the kids will play.
Yep.
Well, I've always said that I couldn't imagine, having all of the senses that a dog or a cat has. They can hear for miles. They can smell for miles,
Oh, just amazing. Yeah. And a beagle, as soon as it goes out the door, nose on the ground.
Yeah. And the sense that they must pick up that you and we don't have a clue,
Yeah. Oh, especially even Gracie. I come in the door with groceries or carrying something in the door. She's just right there trying to get into the bag, see what you got,
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you bring? Did you bring me something? Oh, that reminds me. I got a whole bunch of toys and stuff for them. I haven't given them yet for Christmas.
Oh, haven't you?
Oh, no, no. Yeah, it's on top of the fridge, so they couldn't get into it. Oh, oh. Yeah, right back.
Okay. Mr. Crowley, how you doing? Okay, JDS, you have a good rest, my friend. And a Merry Christmas to everybody. I know that in a lot of cases, things have changed with the COVID. The big gatherings that a lot of families used to have has been cut back or else eliminated. And oh, looky.
Yeah, this is all the stuff for the kids. Bowls. Oh, we got one here already.
Who's there, Gracie?
Nope, Vader.
Vader.
Okay. Oh, more toys to pick up. Oh, that one squeaked. Oh, yeah. Oh, there goes my legs. Oh, there's Gracie. Oh, what do you got? What do you got? Oh, there's another squeak going there. Okay. No, you can't have the packaging. Here. Oh, holy mackerel. Hey, who wants the first one? Okay, there it goes. Gracie trying to grab the packaging here. Okay, hang on. There's my leg going. What, you want one? Oh. There you got it. Okay, there you go. Okay, there's a couple of toys in there. What else we got in here? Boy, I thought I had some more stuffed animals in here. Okay. Oh, got some more of those.
Oh, there you go.
Well, you want that too? Jesus. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, Jacob. Okay.
Yes, JD, the Port Huron cam is still down. Last time I checked. Obviously, they're not going to get any service out here on Christmas Day, which is sad because a lot of people enjoy the Port Huron cam. Did any of you watch the
Well, you can
launch of
look at
the-
that. Look at that. Oh, there it goes. Great. She just grabbed a mouthful here and took off. Okay.
Yeah, Paul and I were talking a little earlier about
Oh, yeah.
the new
Oh, this is a bird
telescope
one.
they launched.
Okay, what? Grabbing that one? Oh, the mackerel. Gonna have got these little like a little parrot.
Oh, there you go. How long
Yeah.
will that last, Paul?
Oh, probably not long. Well, might be a day or two because we got enough squeaky toys here now. So, oh, yeah. Got to cut all the things off of them. There you go. What you got, Vader? Oh, you got the squeaky toy. Yeah, he likes the squeaky toys. That one. Gracie took off, so it's coming back again. I don't know what's in this.
Yep. Earlier this morning, most of you probably are aware, the James Webb Space Telescope was launched.
Yep.
I think it was launched from what, Guyana or someplace like
Yep,
that?
yep, yeah, France. Yep. Supposed to be some kind of bacon chew thing or something. I don't know, bacon
There you
flavored.
go.
Peter, what's that? I don't know if they'll like them or not. But can I drink my coffee now? Cat looking for something.
Yeah, what are you doing? Had breakfast. You had your peanut butter. Yeah.
Uh,
You had your peanut butter peels. Yeah.
Whoop, no, there's, ugh,
The, I think they said, what is it, like 12 days to get to where it's gonna be permanently, that the telescope,
huh?
it's gonna be flying for 12 days till it gets where it's gonna permanently be parked.
Not sure how long it's gonna take to get there, but they said it's gonna be was it 800 miles or something? I don't know. We get something that was. A medical call.
Oh, man. So anyway, it's Christmas morning here, 2021.
Betcha.
Paul and I stopped by to say hello and see how everybody is doing and see if there's anybody out there that wants to join. If you do, up at the top of the chat is the link.
Hey, Mr. Crowley's in there. Good morning, Mr. Crowley.
Mr. Crowley, how is things going there?
Well, it might be a few days before they get that camera up. Wouldn't the building have to be open for them to go up and try and figure what's
Yeah.
wrong with it? Or because imagine it's getting power from inside that building. So I was looking at a thing yesterday. Who was it? Oh, Rick from Drone Valley. Camera that goes outside, for looking around for,
Outdoor cam,
protect.
yeah.
Yeah, they comes with a solar panel and everything else, right? So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I've got one of those. It's over there on the other side of the garage, but it doesn't it doesn't never gets enough sunlight to keep it going 24 hours a day, even in the summertime.
Yeah. Huh? Paul Brown.
Oh, actually, let me change that.
Guys, I don't know. We can handle this. 3 Pauls. Hey guys, how's it going?
I saw the Canadian flag, so I figured, the hell is it?
Yeah, where is it?
On there, so it's on the
There we go.
shoulder. There you go.
Oh yeah, Canadian weather gear, Canada weather gear.
Yeah, the old goose.
So Louis, how are you doing?
Been better, but hanging in there,
Hanging in, huh?
hanging on real tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what everybody's doing. This has been a strange holiday season for sure.
Oh, it's very strange.
Yeah. Paul Hodges has been back and forth to the care facility and the hospital and everything with his wife, and so he's been keeping busy, abnormally busy.
Yeah, I kind of been in that realm too, unfortunately. My mom's been pretty sick and is now in rehab.
I don't know if we can see this or not.
Luckily close to where I live, but
Do you see that, Paul?
Yep, that's Paul and Bonnie.
Yep.
Oh,
both
I
of
know.
them. Yeah. Those- Go. Yeah, Bonnie's friend Trish, she did that up for Christmas. She gave one for Bonnie too, but this is mine, so
Yeah.
I can keep it here at home. So yeah.
Well, Lewis, it's my heart goes out to everybody who's struggling through the holidays with some personal issues, tragic.
yeah,
How old is mom?
she's ready to check out. She's 83. She keeps saying she's rooting for it, but it's just like, come on, it's
Yeah.
hitting dementia, so that's going to be difficult. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a struggle, but it could be worse. Everything can be worse, but
Well, that's what I
stuff
always
could be
tell
better too.
That's what I always tell myself when I'm feeling sorry for myself.
Yeah.
There's a million other people out there having a lot worse than I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it. That's what kind of keeps. I guess that's what hope is.
Little Llama Laura just popped in to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Hey, Laura, Merry Christmas.
Laura is going to be on doing our live stream again today at 1:00 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know, Lewis, have you ever been over to Little Llama Laura's live stream?
I don't think I have. I have so much YouTube and so much work to do that it's unfortunate that I don't get to see all the cool things.
She runs games where you can go to Jackbox and play games against each other, and it's like questions and answers and all those. It's kind of trivial type of thing.
Oh, okay. So like a kind of like a board game or a family game night kind of a thing.
Yep, exactly. And it scores the points, and you sign in, and when you give it a name, and you get a little icon and that.
You know what I've been, not to take away from her or anything, but I don't know if anybody's have tried this, but this is a fun little game. I use this at school a lot, but it's called Kahoot. Anybody heard of it?
No.
Basically what it does is you can log in to Kahoot and create a game or use somebody else's pre-built game. And you host on a TV or a computer screen this Kahoot, which is kind of like a game in real time with people in life around you, or even virtually too, if you want, but it's more fun with people in the room. So essentially the game gets put up onto a screen that everybody can see, and everybody has their own device, and they log into a PIN number so that they have the answer pad on their device. And then everybody plays like, a trivial game or a movies game or a logos game or whatever. And it presents, what movie was this quote taken from? The shitter's full, Clark. And then you get, the four choices, and you rush to play, and it happens in real time. It's so much fun. It's called a Kahoot.
Kahoot. Oh.
Yeah. And I, as an educator, like it because I can build a game around some musical aspect that we're learning, or even a drone aspect that we're learning.
Yeah. Well, as an educator too, I see they're advertising a new product out there where the kids can design their own games or whatever on their iPad. I don't know anything about it, but
yeah, that's basically kind of like a GUI interface, a graphical user interface. That's kind of like what our mouses are and our desktops are, but a GUI interface for kids on like an iPad or a touchscreen implemented device, so that they can draw stuff, and the magic behind it codes what they draw and turns it into a game. It's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
You're not really coding. You're not seeing, the matrixy,
So
magic.
I would imagine that's designed for 5, 6, 7, 8 year olds, that kind of.
Yeah, it kind of like sparks the idea of like
Yeah.
you could be a game creator and then start to lift under the hood and how to figure out how to create that game after.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of like this other thing called Scratch, where it says that, oh, your kids will learn how to code. Well, it's this little graphical interface again, where it's like a logic series, like if, thens, and buts,
Right.
sort of stuff, where they kind of like interlock, where you can see like a puzzle part where you could create a logic outcome by putting together a certain, little blocks together and then adjusting in those blocks the certain things.
Sure.
And that's getting you a little bit closer to coding, because then that's making the kid think about numbers, that a logic gate that relies on a certain number of
Right.
questions being answered or whatever, and you closing loops and stuff like that, but it's still kind of cookie cutter into it.
Sure.
I don't know how to code. I'm no script kiddie even to the best of them, but that, as I look at it, it doesn't really take the person that wants to actually sit down and write some code to that level.
Yeah.
It kind of just sparks their interest a little bit.
Hello, Bill, Newfound Drones. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. A little Laura also announced that her game today is scheduled for 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock ish. But if she's home a little later, she's in the UK, 5 hours difference. So she just watch for her. Yes, yeah, sure, Bill. Share a link.
I'll show you. I'll get something for you.
Okay.
I can't believe. Oh, where'd it go?
I thought maybe you bought a new Mavic 3.
Hey, Paul, the message here for you from Newfound Drone Productions.
Yeah, I said, yeah, go ahead, share the link.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
I couldn't believe how fast I got this. This was such an impulse buy. And I saw it pop up and it was like way undermarked from what I'm usually used to. I don't really know if I wanted to buy one, but I couldn't resist the price. Cadex.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
DJI,
Yeah,
small little package,
yep.
right?
Those
Vista
are,
kit.
it's digital too, right?
Oh yeah, so it works with my DJI goggles for FPV. So I saw a couple of videos where you can decase the Vista here. It provides you with a radio link and a video link in HD, with the ability to record from your goggles only in 720. But if you decase this, the heat sinks on this, you can get it fit into this little guy.
Oh, there you go.
oh.
So I want to make, I forget who it was. I think it might have been, I forget who it was. So I don't want to misquote, but somebody was able to do a tutorial on how to smash this thing into one of these little guys. So I'm going to do it.
Oh, there you go.
Might take me a lot of frustration, but I want to do it. So I'll have a 3-inch tiny trainer HD freestyle quad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Under 250,
There you go.
which will make it a legal flying bird anywhere I want,
Yep.
because it'll be a toy.
That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at Newfound just posted.
ZD Racing something here, so let's go take a look, see what that is.
Oh,
ZD
that
Racing.
good.
Okay. Oh, for a car. Oh, thank good. $300 Canadian.
There it is.
There you go.
229 US, but 377 cents for Canadian version.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, bang! Oh, good old bang! You good?
I just got to just get a kick out of things, eh? But anyway, somebody this morning's already trying to make money, but on Facebook, she got that Cree cut maker, for cutting vinyl and all that.
Yeah.
Somebody they received 2 for Christmas already, so they're putting the other one up for sale already. 59 minutes ago.
And
They
it's
got 2
sold?
for Christmas. They're trying to sell one already.
Oh, they're selling one. Okay.
Oh yeah, just right back. Dog's got to go.
Okay. Bill says he didn't pay that, but he bought one of those. Well, that's
Got for
good.
$250.
That's great, Bill. I've never been into what I call car RC, or truck RC, but I know a lot of guys do.
When I was little, I had I gotten from Santa Claus a really nice up level Radio Shack RC car for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And then a couple of years later, when I didn't believe in Santa Claus anymore, I got a full on, what you would consider a decent RC car with a LiPo bat. Well, back then I think they were, I don't even know what they're, nickel cadmium probably.
Nickel cads, yep.
Yeah, because I think I got it when I was, probably in the 80s, late 80s. But it was a fast car. It was the fastest thing I had ever used before, or any of my friends ever had, because I think I was the only one really into any kind of RC, and I wasn't by any means into RC like I am now. But yeah, it was fast, had the cool knobby tires, and
Yeah.
I remember I had a Bigfoot monster truck RC car that came with little crushable cars that you would roll over and stuff.
Yes. Is Radio Shack still in business?
I think only in the ether.
Okay,
I think it exists online, but I don't think there are any at least all the brick and mortar stores that I used to know that I had around me are gone.
The same here. I haven't seen a brick and mortar Radio Shack in, I think it's about the last 5 or 7 years.
Yeah, I think it's been longer for me. They've been gone for a while, because at least 6 years, because once I got into the FPV hobby, I pined for RC, or for a Radio Shack. I was like, man, all I have is these junky little, private-ish kind of RC shops around me that don't have 4 of anything, and I'm trying to get 4 propellers or 4 this or that. And I wish that Radio Shack was around, because that could have filled a void, or at the very least to get like wiring components and soldering and that sort of electronic stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, we used to have it here. They give it a different name now, but they don't sell any electronic stuff. Like they don't. I used to get diodes or
Yeah.
LEDs and all that kind of stuff from them all the time for my model railroad. Nope, not anymore.
Yeah, I remember going in when I was in high school and video and stuff like that. You could get RCA stuff, the different channels, and when I was doing audio, Radio Shack was the place to go, because you could get all the different connectings, the different guitar jacks or the headphone jacks and whatnot. Now it's all online.
Yep. Well, I don't know. We can't even do here online, but yeah, they're all more interested in selling cell phones now or something else. There's no kits. You
Right.
got to get electronic kits from them. Now you get resistors all the time from them, right? So
Well, that just goes right back into the whole right to fix kind of fight that everybody's having right now, is because technology as it advances is getting more complicated, but we're understanding it at more complicated levels. I always say I'm just a band teacher, but I got a brain. I can think about how to do things and figure out how to fix things. I'm figuring out finally, because all my life I've always, you always need to get somebody else to do that. Bullshit. I can do that. I'll figure it out. I've never had that mentality until, I've gotten into the drones where, damn it, I got to fix this. I got to figure out how to do it. If somebody else can do it, I can do it.
Huh.
And I think we're kind of losing that mentality because that right to fix is
Yeah.
not a thing anymore.
Nope. Yep. Can't fix anything anymore. Just
I mean, I
a throwaway
remember-
world.
Yeah, I remember my uncles and my father-in-law. Shit, man, they could fix anything. They would make something out of nothing, and it would always baffle me. But they were not guys that would like take you under their wing and say, "All right, here's how you do it." We were all busy at the time. I was doing my thing, they were doing their thing, and I lost the chance to learn lots of just non-disposable things from them.
Yep. Yep.
Right. Yeah, I put in the chat a little link to a young man that talks about what happened to Radio
Oh,
Shack.
nice. Yeah, I'll tell you, if the world ever takes a tank towards not being able to run electricity, or just somehow our technology goes the way of the dodo, I'm not running for food or anything. I'm running for the fucking libraries to get some
Yeah.
books on how to keep my ass going.
Yeah.
Water systems and electronic, developments and creations that you can do on the fly.
Exactly. That's 100% right, is that there's so many things, everybody has so many different interests, and it's hard sometimes to find the link to hone in on your interest. You got to wade through everything else.
I don't know if they still have it or not, but there was a guy in London there. I could still get resistors and all that kind of stuff, from, I don't know if they're still in business or not. I haven't dealt with them for a couple of years though. So,
Well, it just more and more, I really believe, is we've become a throwaway society. Nobody fixes anything anymore.
yeah.
When I think about everybody throwing everything away, it just
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
things are built to throw away. That's part of the problem.
yeah.
If you can, you have the right to fix something if you can fix it, meaning you might have the knowledge, you might have the abilities to fix it, but if it's just dead up broken and busted and the part doesn't exist anymore, or you can't get that one stupid part that you need to
Nope.
make the thing work,
Yep.
you're still dead in the water. That's what they're doing to like John Deere huge tractors and reapers. They'll sell a farmer here in the United States $100,000 machine, a reaper machine that will pull up corn or whatever and do the thing. GPS run, within variants of this or that, and boy, you're gonna get. Farmer buys into it because the farmer has to do it. Now, all that GPS and all that technology has to be upgraded. So what does John Deere do? Well, they brick the damn thing, meaning they do an upgrade so that the farmer has to pay more money in order to get the upgrade to fix their tractor or whatever in order for it to run and work. So that, they got everybody by the balls when you get into, big agricultural technology like that, where a farmer can't fix their own tractor anymore. And that's,
I've been watching the articles on that, and the farmers are getting pretty upset over that. They're spending, that kind of money.
Merry Christmas.
The field
Steph.
breaks down and they can't fix it.
yeah. Or it takes, $2,000 to put it on a flatbed to take it 20 miles to a John Deere tractor place where, they say you have to bring it. And it's, a $10 fix, freaking upgrade or firmware advance, whatever. Back in the old day, remember the deal when you would take your car to a garage and we got to put it on the computer? Bullshit. You're plugging it into a little port that reads you a self-prescribed, you're not magic. You just got a tool that I don't have.
Yeah.
You've got one part of the linchpin that makes it all work and keeping me from it.
Well, that was that whole
the thing.
class action shoot with Apple and Lewis Rossman.
Yeah,
They included John Deere in that for the right to repair. But
because
they ended up losing that though. That's what the bad thing
I
was.
know that's the bitch of it. And on grounds of it's proprietary technology that you're buying into. Right. Yeah. I mean, you can,
don't own the technology. Yep.
right. I mean, well, the whole kind of ecosystem versus like Apple versus the world is Apple creates their own playground, their own little garden. And that's why everything seems and apparently works so well, is because they've got such a tight grip on everything. PC world, well, you can kind of ad hoc everything put together because it's more open. But at the same time, there are still barriers that companies put in place so that you can't fix your shit, or that it's broken because you need the next new upgrade, which we're going to only give you if you pony up some more money and not really going to make anything better for you. We're just
know
going to do it because we need money now.
What's funny about the John Deere thing too is most of the hacks that these hackers are coming out with, like so these farmers can upgrade without using John Deere, actually are coming out of Russia, of all places.
It scares me that Putin's the one that says whoever figures out the whole AI is going to rule, and ultimately will be crushed by that AI, but they'll rule for a little bit.
Yeah, but a battle of AIs between governments, that's even worse. Like,
yeah, but whoever's on
because-
top of that shit will still win, and whoever gets to the top point, that's the winner.
because to say, I definitely wouldn't say the US is behind, because look at all these tech companies. You don't know what they're doing behind the doors with
Well-
the government neither.
Well, dude, if I can make these little things in my basement and I'm a band
Right.
teacher. Yeah, right. What else are the eggheads really up to?
That's what I'm saying. Like, the US has the biggest tech companies in the world. Like, and you add that in with what they might be doing behind doors with the US government. I mean, there ain't no telling. Look at that whole thing from Facebook a few years back when they unleashed those two AIs and they started talking to each other.
Yeah, they had to shut the shit
Scared-
down. What was it? They
Scared the
were,
crap out of them.
yeah, they were, what was it? That they were trading baseball cards or coming up with a trade system or something like that. The two
And then-
AIs, and then to better discuss the trades, the AIs came up with their own language for which the scientists couldn't figure out. So that scared the pants off of them.
Yeah, and they ended up shutting them down because of it. And that's one of the things Elon Musk warns about. He's like, man, AI is a dangerous road to go down. And look how techy he is. I mean, he's all about new, innovation and everything, but even that scares him to a certain extent.
Definitely. All right. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. I got some stirrings going on in my house. So
Okay, Lewis, thanks for stopping by. Lewis,
Bye-bye.
also known as Paul 3.
I think I was Paul too, actually, in this whole world.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yep,
Bye.
see ya.
Lewis for stopping by.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
How was your visit with Bonnie last night?
Oh, not bad, not bad. I stayed till about 8:30, I think it was last night. But I'm just getting ready. I'm gonna leave here shortly because I said I'd be up there about 10 o'clock, and I have to go to my son's house first, get some presents. And thing is that it takes me so long just to get in, right? About 15, 20 minutes once I do get there to get in, because
You got to do
I have
another
to go in,
test.
I have to do a rapid test, and you got to wait 15, 20 minutes for the result before you can go in, and Then I got to put on full PPE in order to go in. And
And that also begs the question about how many other people, being Christmas, are going to be there today,
yeah, it might be a bit of a lineup trying to get into the place. So,
Exactly.
well, I guess I better get my crap together, I guess, because I got to go to my sons and everything. I got to,
Yeah.
well,
Well, Paul, you give our best to Bonnie,
yep, I will. So,
and Merry Christmas to you,
Yep.
Paul, and your
yeah,
family.
so, yeah, after I get back, and then this afternoon, I'm going to my sister's. She's going to cook me up a Christmas dinner.
Oh, there you go.
So, Yep.
Can't turn that down.
nope. I think scalloped potatoes and ham, I think, is what we're having today. So,
All right.
and everything else to go with it. So that'd be cool.
Good
Yeah.
for you. Good for you.
Okay, guys, have a good Christmas.
Yep.
And we'll
Paul.
see everybody in the chat and everything else. Catch you guys next time. Okay.
Okay, Paul. Yep.
And we'll see you.
Bye-bye.
So after I did that hour-long thing with you last night, I went over to Matt's. We were on that live for like 5 hours.
Yeah, I tuned in and out. I was a little tired and I get in the evening, I get so that, I go sit in the chair. Next thing I know, it's 2 or 3 hours later,
Oh God, this internet.
Yeah, does that look familiar to you? It's
No.
Florida.
I mean, it looks like Florida, but I don't.
It's Hollywood Beach.
Oh, I've actually been there. Only one time though.
Yeah, they've got several live cameras going all the time at Hollywood Beach. Because when I first turned it on, you could tell that it was just getting light.
Yeah, I ended up doing 6 hours last night between yours and Matt's show. That
Boy,
was a
Says,
long show.
it says down in the bottom corner there, it's 73 degrees at Hollywood Beach.
Let's see what it is in my area because it's probably pretty similar. Oh no, it's 62 here where it says here.
Let's
Didn't
see,
feel that cold though. It felt like more around like 65, 66 when I was outside.
73 degrees. The humidity must be up because it says it feels like 76. And it's only got a 1 mile an hour wind.
And then this one family, like 2-3 houses down last night. Oh my God. They were up all night beating drums and everything else. I don't know what they were doing. They were having a huge party though. Ooh, JD's coming in.
Hey, JD, how's it going? Hey, welcome. Merry Christmas. Here he comes. Hey, JD.
Hey, morning.
Yeah, yep. JD, now you're out there by Kansas. How's the weather there today?
I think it's like 40. It's supposed to be about 59, I think, today.
Okay. It's gonna be raining on and off here. It's just kind of a misty rain for the next until like this afternoon or early evening.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get out to fly or run my RCs today.
Oh, you take the trucks out?
Yeah, I've been doing speed runs on one of them and it's pissing me off. So I'm gonna go shoot it off a ramp today.
I really like the videos of you at the skate park where you were hitting those ramps and flipping it and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was scared to go there at first because I didn't want to break a bunch of stuff, but they hold up decent. I try not to do too much on that concrete. But
I can imagine. That's why I said, doing those RC trucks, I watch a lot of videos of guys that do those. And I mean, it's just like FPV. It's money because they're always replacing parts and all
Yep.
that stuff. I
I
mean,
don't
it
realize it
adds
until I
up.
look at my bank account. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Yeah,
Those $5, $10 parts added up.
it is. I mean, it's pretty much FPV on the ground. I mean, you can pretty much say that with those kind of trucks.
Yep.
Well, you gotta have your finger on a good supplier. In other words, like for parts. Because if you just go to like Walmart or whatever, you buy an off the shelf truck that's not a name brand, it breaks, it's over,
Yep.
You're talking about like the new brights. Those things will work good for about a month and then they'll stop working.
Yeah, even that I got that free one through that lady Roger was getting stuff from, and I can't figure out where to get parts for it from. It was like $100 RC. But it has, in the manual, it shows all the parts, but their website doesn't work, and there's a phone number, so I don't know if you have to do.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised though if that's not some like sketchy Chinese company that's just trying to get good reviews on a product so they can
Yeah.
push it.
Yep.
It's probably
Which I
why
haven't had
they,
any problems with it, so I don't need parts, but I'm afraid to do too much with it because I don't want
right.
Yeah, you treat it differently. Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, because I watch some of the guys that go into the hobby shops that sell was it the Thrashers or it's like those $400 or $500 off-road trucks, but they have like parts out the butt all over the wall that you can buy all these different aftermarket parts. Like most of these guys go and spend $500 on a truck and then they spend another 300 just to
That's what
rebuild
I-
it.
Yeah. Yeah, this one here's 370.
Newfound said New Bright is where a lot of us started. That's for sure. I had my fair share of those back in the day.
I started with the Traxxas. I still have the two I had from
Traxxas. That was it.
my brother gave me one, and I got one myself. That's what got me started again. I pulled those out. They still worked, but they weren't quite as strong as what I was seeing on the videos. So I immediately went out and bought one, and then another one, and now I've grown.
Yeah, that was the ones I was thinking of. Traxxas. They make really good ones.
Yeah, for some reason I steer away from them now. I don't know why. But it's this Arma brand is what I've got, and they're kind of new-ish to the game, and they're pretty durable, and the parts are available cheap, which Traxxas is more so in that. But
Well, it's like we
something about
were
their car
saying.
system.
It was like we were saying before, at the hobby, you kind of pick a brand, kind of like contractors pick their tools, what brand tools they want
Yeah.
to go with.
Team Associated is the other one I like. They've got really cool looking off-road.
Oh, I remember those. Newfound said back in the day when Radio Shack had their brand, I had one of their race
Oh,
cars.
oh yeah.
I remember those.
I think I had a couple of those. My first one had the cord on it, so you had to like chase it around. It wasn't wireless.
Yeah. Yep, it's I imagine there's a lot of people have got a lot of presents that they're gonna want to play with.
Yeah, how'd your Christmas go this morning, Justin?
Oh, good. The kids got new bikes and like new Lego sets, a bunch of little stuff, but their main present was they all got new bikes. That's what
Legos.
they wanted.
That was one of my big things.
Jay Santiago, Merry Christmas to you too. Welcome, welcome.
Well, because last year they were bugging about hoverboards, so I got them those, and then like 3-4 months ago they all started bugging they wanted bikes, and I was like, well, we're so close to Christmas, I'm not going to buy you bikes now. So
Which
just
ones
wait
are the
until Christmas.
hoverboards?
Those are the
Yeah.
ones where you stand on them with your 2 feet, and then they have the 2 wheels,
Okay,
and
okay,
then you
okay.
push forward and backwards.
Yeah.
It was the ones that were catching on fire when they first came out, all those cheap ones from China. There was a couple people lost their houses over those hoverboards.
Used to have
'Cause
to
when-
mod it out to get flames off of it.
But when they first came out, there was one brand. There was like a cheap brand that was coming out of China, and they were using really crappy batteries. And there was quite a few people that lost their houses over that. Their kids just plugged them in to charge it, and all of a sudden they just
I think I
exploded.
remember. Yeah. Yeah, those batteries are nothing to play with. That
That's
one,
what's
the one I had blow I was outside and still scary. It was, what the heck is it gonna do?
Oh, you were in a good spot though. At least you were outside on cement, like you had a
Yeah,
good spot
yeah.
to throw it. Because I had actually had one of my vape batteries one time. I was in the house, and all of a sudden, because you got to be careful with these drags because they're magnetized, and if you put this thing on upside down, it makes a connection with the batteries.
Oh, geez.
So it has to be on the right way, and I didn't realize it, and I flipped up and put it upside down, and all of a sudden I started hearing sizzling. And then I was able to make it outside and I pulled the little string under the batteries and just threw them and they went out into the driveway and it didn't mess up my vape. Thank God. Like I caught it just in time.
MGE, how you doing? I did not mean to ignore you, but you're in the chat, MGE.
It's Marshall, right?
Yep.
Oh, no. It's not Marshall, is it? No, he's at Arizona Street.
Yeah, Arizona, MGE. Marshall was in a little while ago, but
I'm so bad with names. So bad with names.
Yeah, me too.
oh, I've always been that way. It's like if I'm in a group of people back when you could have a group of people and somebody come up and talk to me and they call me by my name and I'm sitting there going, okay, what's his name? What's his name? Or what's her name? What's her name? You know, it's like, I recognize them, but
A lot of
just-
people, they'll tell me their name, and as soon as they walk away, I'm trying to remember their name. Like, dang it, what?
That's when you keep steering the conversation. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Chief.
Marshall's just said he's still there. He's still here in the chat. So now, here's what my question is I wonder the tons and tons of returns that are gonna be hitting the market. You know, like Amazon and everybody.
Walmart gets flooded. It's best to stay away from Walmart the first couple days after Christmas when they
yeah.
reopen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Sam's Club here, I'm sure is gonna be just lined up, you know, with people returning things or.
Yeah, I worked at Dillard's just out of high school, and man, that was, I think the returns were worse than the holiday shopping.
And you know, it's like, and the thing is like Walmart and them don't really lose money on those because they just palletize it. Like they lose a little money just because they're not getting their full money back for what they're putting, but they just palletize it, wrap it, and then they auction it off at auctions.
Yeah.
The trailer
Yeah.
loads.
That plus, if it's a really defective item, I would say the majority of the manufacturers, unless it's really high-end
Take it.
stuff, they just write it off and just return the money to whatever Walmart paid because they don't want to pay for the shipping for return and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know, because this stuff's just made to be thrown away. It's
Yeah.
not worth the shipping.
Right.
Like I've had, so that's why I always tell people, when you go to Walmart and you buy a piece of electronics, buy the insurance that they offer. It's worth it. Because what Walmart will do is when you bring the item back and you say, well, my 75-inch TV stopped working 6 months after you bought it and you have that insurance, guess what? They ain't fixing that TV. They're just going to give you the money back for it that you paid for.
Yeah.
And then you can buy another one, or you can take the money and go somewhere else and buy it if you want. It's worth the insurance. That insurance from Walmart is actually really good. I've used it quite a few times. And they don't ever fix anything. They just give you your money back.
Yep.
Bought a little audio cord from Radio Shack once, and they had the insurance for that. It was like a $4 cable, and it was like 75 cents for the insurance. I was like, well, all right. It ended up breaking, so it was worth it.
I used to buy the insurance on cables when I bought them from them too, because you'd get like 2 or 3 replacements or something if you bought
Yeah,
the
I was like,
insurance.
well, I mean, shoot. And it
Yeah.
was like a extendable one, so there was stuff that could break on it. So
Because I used to buy actually right before when they got bought out. What was it, about 5-6 years ago, and they kind of were more just cell phones, but they still were selling some like cables and stuff like that. I used to buy my earpieces when I was a manager at Walmart. I'd go there and buy them, and I would get the insurance, and they would replace it up to 3 times for me.
I think the cell phone thing is what killed Radio Shack. They
Oh, it was.
went full on that, and I would go there for parts and stuff, and they didn't have anything. It's like, well, that's what people come here for. Like, I'm not, nobody's coming for their phones.
Yeah, I mean, they killed it when it came to selling resistors and different things like that, because there's still a lot of people out there that fix old school stuff and want those parts.
Dude,
I
it
mean,
was so
granted,
nice because it was like, right, there was Radio Shacks everywhere. So,
mhm.
yeah, you're working on a project. Like, oh crap, Radio Shack's right here. Oh, well, now you got to order everything and wait.
Right.
The only thing I didn't like buying from Radio Shack was electronics, because they were way overpriced compared to like Walmart and other places.
Yeah, a lot of it was junk.
I think I still got a Radio Shack CB radio somewhere.
I mean, look at the powerhouse that Motorola was, 20, 30 years ago. Now they're barely anything.
Right.
I mean, they don't do a whole lot anymore. They're just back to basics now.
Yeah, that was crazy. It's like the Razor was huge, and then they just stopped.
Well, now they're trying the foldable razor, I think is a new one coming out. It's supposed to be like the Samsung.
And I
Which I
love
don't
my Razor.
I don't understand what people's obsession is with these foldable phones. They really don't bring anything to the table. And then, I was watching one with the Samsung ones, and people were only getting like 800 or 900 flips on it. And then there was a huge crease in the screen.
It would have, I mean, there's no way you could have a screen. Yeah.
And think about how many times a day somebody opens and closes that phone just out of instinct. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That 900 flips don't take long. That's a couple of months. Like,
Yep.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just, to me, the convenience of it turning into a tablet isn't enough to make me want to go out and spend $1,800 on a phone,
Right.
because those are expensive phones and they're not worth it to me. If I want a tablet, if I want to spend $1,800 to have a phone / tablet, I'll just go buy me an iPad. I'd rather just have an iPad.
How well does the iPad that has the telephone capabilities, does that actually work talking on your iPad?
Good. I mean, the watches work well. The ones with the cellular built into it, those work really well. And the new iPads with the M1 chip in it, oh my God, those things are amazing. Those M1 chips are so fast.
Yeah, it's just mind-boggling to me how many new tablet owners there are as of today. There's upgrading, buying new ones.
I've still never had one.
Oh,
Don't
really?
ever buy an Amazon one. Those Fire tablets are horrible. Their app store sucks. I bought one Fire tablet one time and I'll never buy one again. They are slow. They freeze up really easily. And like I said, like, you can't get like the DJI Fly app on it. You can't get like a lot of basic apps that you can get on Android or iOS. Their app store is horrible.
Wow. Yeah, well, it goes back to the same old idea. You get what you pay for. And when you buy an off-brand something in a high-tech market, you better do some research, because you want to know who really built that thing. Is it knockoff seconds, or what is it?
Yeah, if I'm going with a tablet, it's either going to be like a Surface, a Samsung, or an Apple. Those would be the only three I would buy as far as tablet wise.
MGE says it's still ice raining there. Wow, that's not good.
At least he still got his power for the time being. Let's hope
Right.
that doesn't go up.
Right. Well, guys, we're down to 7 watchers. I'm thinking that maybe call it a day. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and the happiest New Year's. We'll probably see everybody again soon when things settle down. I know a lot of people are out and about traveling today and doing things and going places, and wish everybody well and Merry Christmas. And Justin, your family is going to be doing their thing, I'm sure, and JD, you as well.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
Yep,
to
we'll see you
everybody.
guys all
We'll
later.
see y'all again.